This is episode 4, Tuesday, May 18th.
3:30 p.m. I don't think the time really matters. Oh yeah, last week we were supposed to upload, but then what happened?
New fence.
Oh yeah, we got a new fence at my house here where we're filming, so it was gonna be too loud, and there's people working. I don't think they want to hear us talk while doing that, so that's why we missed a week. And let me just fix this mic a bit. Yeah, so that was that week. So now today we're doing 2 actually today. Yeah, we're filming 2 today, so that we're ahead in case we miss a week like that again, so that we can actually do once a week for sure. And we'll try to stick to that. I don't have my blue sunglasses right now, so I'm wearing these goofy looking ones. And yeah, maybe we'll switch them after the first one if it looks really dumb. But whatever. Okay.
Wait, before we start, I kind of was, let me say, drop a like, think about subscribing, and if you have anything to say, comment it. And I'm thinking maybe at the end of the videos we could just quickly go over a couple comments if there's enough.
If we have any, which you probably won't, but like, okay. Because we're filming 2 today, we have split up topics and things we're doing, so this one that you're going to be watching, what's today? Tuesday? Boxing. Probably watching this Thursday. Yeah, probably Thursday. This is going to be boxing, and then the one you're going to watch next week is on a bunch of different stuff, which we're not going to obviously release because then you already know, and then you're not going to want to watch it, and we're going to be sad. So, first one, we pretty much got a full boxing day, and so for all you people that like boxing, here you go. If you don't,
sorry.
Still watch anyways. Still listen, I guess. You don't have to watch. It's fine, but boxing is just like the big sport right now that people will be watching, or at least people that are under 30. I think. Okay.
And lots happened. So,
what are we starting with? Are we starting with...
Just do the first one.
The Pauls?
Yeah.
Again, even though... Yeah, it's fine. So, it's kind of frustrating because we uploaded this third podcast right the day before Logan Paul's press conference was, so we didn't get to cover that. So did you watch it?
Yep, I did.
Yeah, I think I watched it after. I didn't watch it like live, but man, he's short. Mayweather, sheesh, standing next to him. We're already doing pull-up picture. Just pull up the picture of the side by side or the face off that they had, because 5'8" versus 6'2". That's a big difference, like. But anyways, a lot went down. What are we starting with? With them or with what happened with Jake?
We'll go with them first.
Okay, you want?
It was just them, mostly Mayweather talking about like how he's an entertainer, how he wants to get back into the field, like, and stuff, and then just Jake Paul was straight up.
Logan.
Logan, sorry, he was straight up roasting him. Yeah,
but then when he was like, but Logan came in on a helicopter, and do I look stupid with these on?
Kind of.
Okay, well, whatever. But it's like mad bright. No, okay, whatever. He comes in on a helicopter, but then Mayweather's talking about money, like this is a business play. But then he's like, what are you talking about money? I came in on a helicopter. You came in an automobile. I was like, first of all, how many syllables do you need to be talking about there? Automobile. He says it like that. I was like, okay, but then it's also like, dude, you're talking to like, one of the richest boxers ever, probably the second richest besides Tyson. Actually, probably more.
Maybe actually.
Like, trying to have an argument about money just isn't gonna work.
Yeah, and it's just. It was so many other things too. I can't really think of them on the top of my head, but I don't know. It was so annoying. And then I'm not sure one topics, but
before that, he was saying something about like I beat all the greats, but then he's like I'm 52 or 54-0 or whatever, and Logan's like actually you're 52-1. He's like, what do you mean? And he's like, I don't know what I say. He's like, you beat your wife, and he's like, bro, and everyone's like, oh, and they start freaking out. I was like, and he was just like disregarding because I'm like, I don't know what allegations there is, but that's not good.
I don't think there is any though.
There's a case. I don't think it's been proven. I don't think it's like, well, it's definitely not been proven because I don't think he's been in jail, and he would definitely go to jail for that. So
I know. Pretty sure he's never been in jail. Actually, no, he doesn't.
I think Mike Tyson just has. But anyways, that was kind of crazy. And then Jake the whole time is trolling him. He's like asking his bodyguards, Mayweather's bodyguards, like, hey, do you lift and stuff? Because he's like massive guys. And then he starts untying his shoe, Mayweather's shoe, during the press conference. He's like, bro, what are you doing? He's like, your shoe just got untied. You're doing nothing. I don't know. It was kind of weird. But then the big thing was when Mayweather said, I'll take both on it in one fight in one night. Like, I'll fight both.
One night.
Which, like, probably I don't know if he's saying that out of confidence or as, like, I'll say that so people get riled and think that I'm that confident. But deep down, no one would ever prove that because there's way more money in letting do two separate fights. Because if you have two big cards like that, you make way less than you would if you did two separates 2 months apart, you know?
He probably could have. He probably actually would have done it after saying that. Like, it might have been a mistake, but he would have had to do it.
That's the thing. You think
he'd win?
100%
I think he would.
With two, though?
It
depends. Is it, like, spread apart? Is it in the same...
If it's, like, right after, maybe not. But then, if it's, like, like an hour after, yeah, I think he still win.
Yeah, he'd probably have time. Unless you got absolutely rocked by one of them. Because then you're... depends. It would still probably just go rounds, but that would just never happen, having two fights in one night. I don't think it's literally ever been done.
But now it's not going to happen anyways.
Yeah, the manager was like, no, we're not doing that. But, I mean, Jake might fight him in a later time, maybe. If Logan beats him, he might not. But if he doesn't, then Jake will be, like, avenging him, you know, but, like, in boxing terms, to try to beat him. But, I mean...
I don't know,
I hope this wind isn't affecting the mic too much. It should be good.
I still think Mayweather is going to win.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so Jake, okay, this is the main part. So the whole event, the press conference, like, done, and then they're doing, like, separate interviews with all the camera people there. All the press, of course. And then Jake comes in, he's like, you said you want to do 2v1? He's like, yeah, let's get it going. Let's, like, get all these people in here. Let's get it done. And then Jake apparently before said to Logan, I'm going to take his hat. And then, of course, I got your hat. If nobody's seen it, we'll pull up a quick clip. He snagged his hat, and Mayweather went crazy. Except everyone over there is, like, over 6'2". So he's having trouble he's struggling trying to get over people to try to get him. But I think is either him or one of his bodyguards or someone socked him in the eye, Jake in the eye. And so he, like, walked in the change room like this and then came over and was like, I'm good, but then had sunglasses on. But I think he got hit in the eye.
Yeah.
But he's like, you better not take my hat. They're all swearing at each other, freaking out. And he's like, I'll kill you. He's like, literally like, I'm gonna kill you. And Logan's like, yo, I'm taking this seriously now. He's like, he just makes him more mad. And then Logan, did you see what happened? When Logan comes in from the side and just freaking tries to tackle all of them. He just starts punching people. I was like, yo. So, yeah. Did you see, you saw that part though, right? Like the gotcha hat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do it? It's just...
Dude, he draws so much attention.
A child, bro.
But, like, the amount of people that saw that clip later probably drew in a couple 100,000 more sales. I'm not even kidding, just because of that. Just because even though it's not even his fight, he'll still pull up and make, like, the most absurd scene to get everyone going. Like, literally everyone in there was, like, fighting people. It's just like a brawl. Full-on brawl.
Such a stupid... Such a childish thing, honestly.
And then within like 20 minutes of all that ending, he made Gotcha Hat merch. And he probably made $1 million off that. He literally made like a drop shipping store in 20 minutes. Gotcha Hat has hats, he has shirts, he has sweaters. He has
I get that, that's smart.
Like, what are they called? Removable tattoos of them. And then he got a tattoo right later, another picture, on his leg of like the hat, and it says Gotcha Hat. Because I think the gotcha, I think it was on Logan's Instagram, where it's like a scene from an old show, which I wouldn't know because I'm like 12. It's funny.
I don't know, I wouldn't... It's kind of... I find it so childish. Like, it's just such a weird... Like, got your hat? Like, really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he said he was going to do it. It's funny. He was mad, though. Like, he was like, I'm going to kill you. But, like, he sounded like... Yeah, so it's the full brawl. He's oh yeah, and then so later, like,
Yep.
I think Triller, not, I don't know who's doing this fight. I don't think it's Triller.
I think it would have to be.
No, I think it's not the Zone, but I'm not sure who's hosting it, but they said that Jake isn't allowed to fight anymore.
Yep. They banned him from the fight because he did that.
Yeah, which is like, he's like, I don't care, I'll buy the fight. But obviously, he's probably pretty mad. I don't know if that'll stick. I feel like he's probably somehow going to get let in.
No.
Because I don't know, if his whole family's going to be, I think they're going to let him. I think they're just saying that to make Mayweather happy for now.
No, like, he's literally banned from the fight. Like, if he tries to enter...
And they won't let him in at all?
No, like, he'll get bounced.
Sheesh. Well, consequences.
Yeah.
Taking his hat. You never... Oh, imagine if he kept it, though. If he actually, like, stole it. The hilarious. They charge him with theft. He's so funny. He goes to jail for, like, 3 days for stealing a $13 hat. Okay, so the whole... I think that's it on everything that happened there. Oh, there's one more. Like, the TikToker, whatever his name is, Bryce Hall. You know that guy?
No.
No? Okay, well, it was on a thing. This guy stole his hat, like, based on the gotcha. Because you know how there's, like, the YouTubers versus TikTokers, boxing? So he took his hat during, like, a party. And then he was like, after he posted a video and it got millions of likes, and he was like, yo, Bryce Hall, you gave me severe lice. And he has like a bag over his head, and he's like cream. He's like, dude, come on, bro. He's like, don't take my hat. I'm gonna give you lice, boy. So now Jake started another trend. But it was funny. And then I think it was the 9th. I don't even know when the third podcast released, but I think the 9th. So I guess 9 days ago. Canelo versus
Saunders, yeah.
Billy Joy. Billy Joy.
Billy Joy.
Is that? Yeah, that's his name.
Is it Joy?
Billy Joy. I think it's Joy. Am I tripping? Yeah, it's Billy Joy Saunders.
Okay.
I'm gonna search this up just in case, but
Saunders.
you can talk for that.
Well, for those who haven't seen it yet and want to watch it, click off now.
Billy Joe, not Joy. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, I think it was Joy. Okay. So Canelo Alvarez is really big fighter, really famous, and Billy Joe not as big, but still a bigger fighter. And
Literally bigger. He's 5'11".
Yeah.
Well, like taller. He's not bigger. I think he's the same weight. Has like half an inch more reach.
it was a pretty good fight, I'd say. And
Yeah.
it got to round 8, so it went the distance, definitely.
End of round 8, like very end.
Yeah, and, like, as soon as the bell went, it was a TKO, and for Canelo won, of course. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? At the
TKO 8th round. But the whole time they're thinking, because like when you see Canelo, when you see he's all the come up right now, he trains insane. They're like always like the next Mayweather. He did fight Mayweather.
He
And
lost.
Mayweather beat him, but
That's Mayweather.
yes, but they're also like, but also, what's his name? Canelo wasn't in his prime, they say, but I mean, neither was Mayweather. So there's not really an argument too much there,
But
but
the argument can be made that Mayweather's always in his prime.
boom. I guess we'll see June 6th. We're literally, how many days there is this month? 31 or 30? I think it's 31. So, 19 days until the fight.
So excited. That's going to be such a
Just
good
under
fight.
21. Are we going to buy it? Or are we just going to
100%.
wait for it to come out?
No, I'm going to buy it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll
100%.
probably have to buy that one. Depends. If it's like $80, I'm probably not going to spend that. I'll probably just wait. Depends.
Yeah.
It's a big fight, though. I don't know. Maybe I'll team up with my dad. We'll split it.
Yeah,
$30
something like that.
each or whatever it is. I don't know
Yeah,
how
let's
much it costs, but
Come over to your place and
I think that, yeah.
give you
That's
some
probably
money.
a big fight.
It's going to be huge.
Yeah, 8th round. How was the fight, though? So,
It was
yeah,
actually, it was a pretty good fight until, like, last few rounds where it was just Canelo dominating. And mostly, it was Saunders just throwing himself on Canelo.
yeah, everyone, that's what I was saying in the beginning. Like, they're thinking that Canelo's just going to blow him out of the water. Like, 3rd round, maybe. Canelo said under 10, he's getting knocked out. Or not knocked out, but, like, he's like, I'm going to win. And I mean, 8th round, so he did it. They did 12 rounds, or 3 minutes. That's 36 minutes. That's a lot of boxing.
Yeah, that's a lot, actually.
But the first, I would say, 5 rounds were really a, like a,
Really good. Really fun to watch.
60, 40, 50, 45, 55, like pretty even matchup.
Yep.
Between Canelo and Billy. Billy was actually up 4. Why gotta say Billy like that? I'm just gonna say Saunders. I don't like him. Saunders was up, I think, 3 or 4 points on Canelo until about round 6, or maybe it was even up to 8 or something. But then
it was around even actually up to 8.
Yeah, and then and they're like, oh, he's actually up on points. But then he had some nice hooks and some jabs. I mean, boxing, but like he eventually came out with the win. But that was a good fight. It was
really fun.
That was a good fight
to watch.
Yeah, Canelo now the new super middleweight champion of the world.
Attaboy Canelo. Honestly,
Yeah.
I like Canelo. He's fun to watch. He has so many good clips. Like his head movement is just phenomenal.
Yeah. Have you seen his training videos?
Yeah, and
He'll literally have like a sweater and like a vest on to when he's just training, just doing all that stuff until he gets super tired or super like sweaty, and then he'll take it off and just rinse his coat, and it's just dripping. But because your heart rate gets up because you're so hot in your stuff, and I mean, hey, it's a good way of training. You get warmed up pretty fast if you're like sweating like crazy. I want to try that one day.
And also
do like
burn fat.
2-hour workout, just like full coat on. See how sweaty
Winter
you can get.
jacket.
Be ridiculous. Yeah, he's definitely not even on the come up anymore. He's come up. And
He's up.
you know, did you see the end of the fight when they're putting on his belts?
No.
Well, there's a clip of it. They're like trying to put all of his belts on to show everything he's won. So they put 2 on each arm, and then they're trying to get a 5th one, and then the 6th one comes in for the super middleweight that he just won. And he was like, dude, it's too many, let's take them off. They're like, he has too many belts, he can't even hold them. And then Billy over there is like, dang it, bro. But he was tripping. I feel like
Saunders had a good run though. Like honestly,
yeah, that was good.
he did his work.
And they're all like, oh, is he gonna fight again? It's like, yeah, he's gonna fight again. Like he got rocked by one of the best, I would say, in boxing right now.
Yeah, like he's up there definitely, along
With
for his, like I know Ryan Garcia's really up right now.
yeah, for
That's
lightweight.
That's like
yeah,
I think
he's
that's
135.
super featherweight actually.
Yeah, he's 135.10. I think that's what he fights in.
Alright,
But he's definitely for super featherweight, and then we got super middleweight for Canelo, and then for heavyweight we got, I don't know.
oh wait, who is it right now? Oh, I'm gonna.
I don't know. I know UFC. I know
I don't know.
Kamara Usman is
Wait.
I think he's ultra heavyweight, whatever it's called for UFC. I think he's the champion so far. He's a beast though. Have you seen Kamara Usman?
Oh, it's that's not right. So it's Tyson Fury right now, right?
Oh, okay.
That makes sense actually. Tyson Fury's crazy.
He's big.
He's scary, yeah.
He's a big guy. You don't want to get hit by him. You don't even want to step in a ring with him.
Oh, I want to talk about somebody out who just called out Jake Paul.
Who?
Eddie Hall.
Really?
Do you know who that is?
Yes, of course. It's Eddie Hall.
Pull up a picture of Jake Paul real quick.
and then
Eddie Hall right here.
Oh my gosh. Well, like, did he actually, what did he say?
He was talking about, I don't have the exact tweet, like maybe you'll find it, but he was talking about how, he's like, okay, you really think you're the best boxer? If you want to prove it, Mike Tyson beat people out of his weight class. Like, he beat people like
above his weight class.
Above his weight. If you want to beat somebody, beat me. We'll box, come on.
Dude.
He's like, after my fight with,
what's Eddie at, 330?
Pardon?
What's Eddie at, 330, or is he?
Oh, it's like 350, something like that.
Dude.
Like 340, I
gosh.
think. It's crazy.
And he's cutting weight too. He was probably at like 4. He's cutting mad weight, but also
he was.
Eddie Hall versus it's Half Thor, right? Or is it
Half Thor? Yeah.
Half Thor, yeah. Isn't there Thor and Half Thor? It's like I feel like
it's
there's
just Half Thor. I can't even pronounce his last Icelandic
yeah, we're
name.
not even gonna try that. But
Borthen or something like that.
that is gonna be a crazy fight. I'm gonna see what date.
I don't think Jake Paul's gonna take it. He would get clapped.
No, he's definitely not. But also, like, can you really expect him to when he's what is he fighting? 180, 190, 185 maybe.
Jake, I think it's 190.
Yeah. Versus like
91.
350, like even if he punched him, his head is so big, like, you know, like
It's kind of
it
true.
would be like this, and he'd be like,
if he really is the best,
"Hey, bro,
Be
you're
like-
not doing anything."
be
to me."
like Mike.
But Mike, okay, when they're saying Mike fought above his weight class, that's like no more than 50 pounds over.
Yeah, it was about 50 pounds, like, over him. But
Which is still insane, but also, if you're going from 190 to, like, 3, even if it was, like, 290, that's ridiculous. Like, no one's ever going to do that, and they wouldn't even think it's a fair fight even if he lost, because they'd be like, he's 350 freaking pounds. Like, what are you supposed to do?
It wouldn't be a fair fight, but, like...
I mean, David and Goliath check. Hold up. So, Eddie Hall... Hathor, okay. It's B. Jorgensen or something.
It's hard to pronounce. I think it's Icelandic.
Yeah, it definitely is. Hathor B. Jorgensen. Heavyweight boxing match in history. The heaviest boxing match in history. Is an upcoming,
They're two,
September 2021.
Each of them have one, I think, actually, Halfton has two. Maybe, I think. Medals for World Strongman, which if you don't know, means they're strong.
If you don't know, they strong. What did Eddie Hall set? He was at 1,050, I think it was, for a deadlift.
It was about like 553 kilos, something like that.
Yeah. No, 500 kilos exactly, I think, which is I think it's 1,050. Yeah. Hold up.
That's so crazy.
Fight weight. I want to see what they're fighting at. They're doing it in September, by the way.
Oh, I'm so excited for that. That's going to be such a good fight, too.
It's just saying that Eddie Hall went from 197 to 161 kilograms, which
cut weight.
Is... How many pounds is that? That's over 300, yeah? Yeah, definitely.
Man, he cut a lot of weight.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Where do I get...
What?
So,
yeah, but if you do see before and after photos, it's great. Like he's
so if he was 193, we're in Canada, so we do pounds. So I'm kind of. He was 425 pounds.
Hey, look up a picture of him before, like.
But 167, 370. He's at 370. So I feel like they're gonna fight at like 365 to 350.
He had a like insane man bod.
Yeah.
Before when he got a strongman medal, but now he's like insanely ripped. Like it's. Yeah. It's crazy. It's actually scary.
I think they might be fighting at 160 kilos.
That is scary.
Ridiculous, dude.
Could you imagine?
No. Well, I mean, we'll see. So 350 pounds. Yeah. 350. That's ridiculous, dude. That is the heaviest match. What's probably the second heaviest? Probably. I'm not going to look it up, but I'm going to say just under 300. Maybe 3.
Yeah,
maybe 320.
Like 280, 270.
Yeah, 280 probably. Yeah.
About 280. Maybe
that will be a funny fight in September, and then after that, the next month, November, we got Mike Tyson and Roy. No, I'm kidding. What's his name? What am I? Mike Tyson. What's his name? The other guy's fighting.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot.
What the heck?
Oh, we should know this.
We just talked about this.
Holy crap, who is he fighting?
What?
The guy's missing an ear.
I'm so confused.
We're gonna feel so stupid once we remember it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna look it up because I don't want to waste time.
If there's Roy Jones, then there's...
Evander Holyfield.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Holyfield. How did we not know that? Must be these stupid glasses I got on.
Alright.
Evander Holyfield. That's the one in November.
Yeah, that's going to be an insane fight.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go to the next one.
What do we even have? I lost my thing. Okay.
Okay, fine. Oh yeah, Dana White is supposedly trying to end women's featherweight division.
Why? But I thought they just had the card with UFC 261 was with... Why do I keep forgetting names? Jorge Masvidal versus Bro, who's that guy? Oh my gosh. You watch the UFC 260.
Anyways, there's rumors saying, not sure if it's true. Apparently, there's rumors. Somebody leaked it saying that he was trying to end women's featherweight. His reasoning, supposedly, is because that only one, I forget who it is, but one of them is just at the top right now and just keeps winning. And he says that they just don't have skill, which is.
Oh, he's saying no one can compete to her level?
Yeah, and like they don't train enough and they don't have enough skill.
All right,
to
sorry, I'm
which
literally.
is just a brutal thing to say, Joe.
So 261 was Usman versus Masvidal.
It's not women's.
No. Which is but on the undercard, I think those two champions, whoever the two women were, I'm not sure the names. Were the ones you're talking about. That's where it ties in. I'm trying to look at the fight card now.
That's just a brutal thing to say in general. Like,
yeah, you can't just end it just because one's winning. That's like saying.
Especially Dana.
That's like saying, "Oh, Mike Tyson's never lost. We're not gonna do it." No,
he has lost.
He
has lost.
I don't think in league. No.
Yeah.
Who?
His rematch against the guy Evander Holyfield. He lost.
I'm pretty sure that was exhibition. No.
I don't think. Oh, might have been.
Hold up. World strawweight. Wait, featherweight or flyweight? This one.
I think it's featherweight.
This one says flyweight, so this might be it. But this is. I can't pronounce this. Shevchenko versus Andrade. So that's where. Yeah. I think this is the girl on the right here.
Yeah,
if I can
think
find
so,
this
yeah.
picture.
They're scary.
Who's dominating right now?
They're scary.
Yeah. I mean, hey, Dana might not want to be tripping like that, bro.
And don't think he has the power to do that.
Well, he's the president, so he has a say. I don't think it could shut down. Like, he's talking about all of... Just because of her.
No, just because they don't have skill, apparently.
Anyone in featherweight doesn't have skill.
Other than her, yeah.
Gee, that's a terrible statement, because
Yeah.
they definitely do. If you saw UFC 61, you saw these guys literally go
I think this
crazy.
is boxing, actually.
Dude, Dana White's UFC, what are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, I might be on crack, honestly.
I think you are. Not actually.
No.
We have to put a disclaimer. We're not actually. We mean he's just tripping.
Okay, give me a second.
No, it wouldn't be boxing. He doesn't have any tie-ins to boxing. That makes no sense.
Okay, sorry. It's not boxing.
We have to restart the camera soon, because it's going to time out. It's at 29 minutes.
Then do it.
Yeah, I'll just do it now.
Apparently, a person talked to him says, Dana White wants to end this division, but I told him as long as I'm the champion, I want it open. Fair enough.
Who, the lady?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That obviously makes... As long as I'm the champion, though. So, if she loses, she's like, alright, you can cancel now.
Alright, we good.
Which obviously she doesn't have the power to do either.
But if we're being honest, without diminishing the Brazilians' accomplishments, I think we can all agree there's no such thing as a women's featherweight division.
What did he say? But
if we're being honest, without diminishing the Brazilians' accomplishments, I think we can all agree there's no such thing as women's featherweight.
That's so dumb. There obviously is.
There very much is.
You don't have a league if there isn't skill in it. That's... bro, come on now.
Don't.
He probably just mad. He probably just doesn't like her and is like, yo, I don't want you to win. That might be it. But I mean... That's yeah, it's not good. That makes no sense. But have you seen Kamara Usman fight?
Yeah.
This guy right here? He is
no, not many
ridiculous.
I haven't seen many. I've seen a couple of his.
Yeah. I haven't seen that many, but the Joe Rogan podcast I was talking about before. I've literally seen like maybe 20 of his podcasts, like the full things, but already I've heard him talk about Usman 4 times about the exact same story. So I'm gonna just say here to the people that haven't heard it, because it's kind of crazy, but I've already heard it, so I'm like tired of it. So I'm gonna just say it, get out the way. He was saying, I hope it's Usman. I'm pretty sure it's Usman. When he came to the U.S., oh shoot, I don't know where he was. But, pretty much when he was trying to come to the U.S., he was sent back to the jungle by some country to pretty much, like, they wouldn't let him in. And so they sent him to the jungle. When he was trying to get somewhere, I don't know if it was to the U.S., but he was on his podcast. He said he sent him to the jungle like 7 times. And then he spent 2 months in a Spain jail. And then finally got over. But imagine being sent back to the, like, he was trying to, like, I guess, not like, or maybe it's illegally, but like trying to, like, immigrate into, I don't know if it was the U.S. or somewhere to get to the U.S. eventually. But he tried to immigrate like 7 times, and they kept sending him back, like, into the jungle, just middle of the jungle. Like, they almost, like, kidnapped him. And so every time he's trying to come back. So he did that for, like, low-key, like, 5 months. Just trying to get into there. And I was just like, it's a ridiculous story. Like, why are you just sending the dude? I don't know what kind of place this was. Well, yeah, but, like, his fight just to get to the place is ridiculous. And then he wanted to do boxing. And so he was boxing, and then this guy was like, dude, you're huge. You got, like, some technique. Like, you should try MMA. And he's like, okay. And then he started beating up people. And then now he's here. But he's 19-1. No, 19-1 draws, 0 losses. Yeah, this is stats.
Okay, that's really good. 1 knockout. Oh, knockdowns. Yeah, okay, that's yeah, okay, 1 draw. See, that's not, and no losses. That's not bad.
And Masvidal's got. Oh wait, I don't know if this is right, cause Jorge Masvidal, it says 35-50-0, except he just lost to Usman in a fight that's not an exhibition. So maybe they didn't update this, but I don't think Kamara Usman. I do not think Kamara Usman is lost.
Attaboy. Usman, beauty.
And, oh, but look at this. So, this girl, it might be this one, Valentina, for the featherweight. She's 21-3 draws. 21 wins, 3 draws. But the other girl also has 0 losses. So I don't know which one they could talk about if 2 of them have.
Dana boy, come on now.
I guess maybe then those 2 were like the best, and one of them fought. So, like, let's say I think it was the Jessica girl that won. But if it was the Valentina, then now that they're the record, not the record holder, but, like, they haven't lost, the other person has. So, I don't know. That makes no sense. They're definitely not going to shut it down.
Yeah.
Because there's just no reason. Unless there was, like, 5 people in the UFC, which there isn't for, obviously, the women's featherweight. But yeah, that was a lot of boxing. And
our next one won't be as much boxing.
It won't be any, actually. I don't think. No. I think that pretty much concludes this one.
All right.
Hold up. So we got Logan's fight June 6th. So 19 days or 18. I don't know how many days there is this month. Then we got Eddie Hall and Half Thor, whatever his name is.
Yep.
Not to discredit his name, it's just we don't know how to speak Icelandic. Yeah,
I think it's Icelandic.
So then his September, and then we got November. We got Mike Tyson, and that is all the boxing news for now. I don't really know where the TikTok or YouTube fight is. Honestly, I'm not that excited for that one.
I couldn't care less.
Because it's just, I don't know.
But Eddie Hall versus Hafton and
Half Thor.
Okay, Half Thor and Jakey versus
Jakey Boo. Jakey Boo versus maybe Boo.
Both gonna be great fights.
Okay. See you next week.
Think about subscribing, and yeah,
let us know how it is, comment, and we will respond to you within the same day, unless we don't see it, but we should. And we'll see you. Hopefully, this is probably gonna upload it Thursday, so I guess we're saying it, but like they just see it, so they'd be like, "Oh, look, it's there." We just upload it once a week. We don't know which day, so we could upload Monday or Thursday or whatever. We'll figure it out later. That is episode 4. And we are out.
Any comments, questions? Any comments? Thank you.